apart, smiled on the outside, but it tore you apart. They gave you the label before they asked your name. You carried the silence, and they called it shame. You thought it was you, but it never was. You were adapting to a world without pause. Love, the system never asked what hurt, never asked what was real, only taught you to behave and to bury what you feel. But now you see the cracks in what they called home. Now you rise from what they stole. They gave you the script before you could speak, told you to sit still even when your body screamed. Your child is not broken, they reflect in your fight, and you are the one who will turn on the light.
This isn't defiance, it's memory. This isn't dysfunction, it's a nervous system trying to survive. This isn't a phase, it's your soul saying, I was never the problem.
The system never asked what you knew, what you carried inside. But now you remember, you were never meant to hide. This is your voice, this is your truth, this is your return to the root.
You were always there, beneath the silence, beneath the stare. Not a fault, not a flaw, just a child who saw too much too soon in a world gone wrong. But now I see you, now I breathe you, and I'm ready to come back home. The diagnosis tried to define, but you were never that thin line. You were the dance, the song, the ache, that nothing scripted could ever fake. You are not a file. You are not a failure. You are not a problem to fix. You are a memory worth returning to, a rhythm worth rebuilding, a soul worth remembering. You were always there, I just forgot to care, for the voice beneath the rose, for the root beneath the gold. Now I hold you, now I know you, you were always whole.
Wow. Hi, everyone. It's day 5 of our summit Can you believe it? 4 days have gone by. We're just live just before our day 5 starts. Return to the Roots begins in just about less than 30 minutes. So, whether you've been with us from the beginning or you're just hearing about the summit, don't worry about it. If you missed day 1, 2, 3, and 4, it's located at our YouTube channel, which is Holistic Success Codes. We have the link here. You can watch all the replays for free. But today I want to invite you to day 5 because we have amazing speakers and we have amazing like bringing it home, but also rooting you, because it's not the end of the summit. It's actually the beginning. It's a rooting, it's a soft landing into everything your nervous system has been learning all week. So that those of you who haven't been here, it's okay, come anyway, because there's at the end of this, on the last speaker, they're going to deliver a powerful exercise for you that's going to help you throughout as well, to help you stay calm and relax. So it's important that you have time to come and join us. But those of you who cannot, just watch the replay. It's available. I have some guests here that I want to bring out because we're excited, are we?
Yes.
Yes, they're our wonderful coaches. This is our tribe. So they're here because they're excited too, because some of them are speaking today. Is that correct? Yes.
Yes.
So over the past 5 days or 4 days, Molly, what has been most powerful moment for you during the summit so far?
Oh my gosh. It has been so powerful. I think one of the biggest things for me is realizing that I am not alone. Like there is real connection. And I was thinking, it just brought tears to my eyes where I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I have found my tribe. Like we are rooted, connected. This is authentic. This is not just a wave your wand, like wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. This is real.
Amazing. What return point are you choosing to protect in your life after this week, Lori?
Ooh. One of them, I have to pick one. I just love, I'm gonna go to the roots. I love the roots. I want to return to the roots. I always believe in taking care of what's really the core and then working up, as we always say, the roots to the blossom. So I'm going to the roots. I'm always just looking at the core and seeing what I can fix in myself or what I can help with my family or friends, and so they can blossom.
Awesome. Thank you. Alexa, what do you think someone who's joining us today, what should they know about today? Because you're speaking. Is there something you want to leave them as a tease? Don't give them away everything. Just want them to come.
I think they should expect to learn more about connecting to those roots and why that return is so important. Why just being present can mean more than you even can imagine.
Isn't that so interesting? The why part is so missing for us as educators, and when we work as students as well. I don't know about all of you, but weren't you asking so many whys in your school days? So many whys, and the only answer was we have to do it. And then it left you like, what? That's it? Like, isn't there more, right? So is that why is so important? Because you don't want to just do it without the why, because your nervous system and your executive functioning systems are not going to work for you at that level if you don't give it a reason, right? The reason makes it powerful. So thank you for mentioning that. What do you believe day 5, rooting to return, is important to families and leaders? Why is it important for leaders and families, the day 5 today versus all the other days? So I'm going to ask MC. She's smiling. So there's 2 of you.
And which one?
You already started. Go ahead.
It's fun.
Didn't realize.
Sorry.
No, keep going.
So I think that today is important because, like you said, it's bringing everything back home. And I think that today is all about rooting ourselves and seeing how we're already doing things that might not look like we're doing much, but we are. We just need to be a bit more conscious about it, and just like put an actual real good thought in what we're doing and what, like you said, why we're doing it, and seeing those little tiny pieces actually are important. It's like putting all those nutrients in the soil so that everything can blossom and bloom afterwards. So it's going to be a good day today.
Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. So, Ruth, what was day one? Do you remember what did we do on day one? Those of the people that are going to come today, I want to give them a review. I didn't tell you I was going to quiz you, but I'm quizzing you right now.
Well,
What was day one? It
there's
was
so
called
much.
Feel What's True, right? It was Feel What's
Okay,
True. Day
Phil,
one was
thank
Feeling
you. So
What's True.
I'm still
Yeah.
processing everything.
I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. No,
Thank
we're
you.
here to help. So
So,
it was realizing that I'm not broken. I'm just responding, right? It was all about I'm just kind of unrooted and I'm just responding. And I feel this uneasy feeling, right? And I'm
right.
feeling it. I was thinking I was alone, but on that day we realized that we're all feeling it. There's something wrong, right?
Right. Oh, absolutely. And I think kind of gets back to what the other coaches and what Molly said is that we're not alone. And the commonality was very, very interesting to me because I always felt I was the only one that felt this way. I'm the only one that saw this in my children or whatever, and how common it is. And that now we have the tools and a place to go. Like again, the roots, the soil, that's very powerful to look at the why are our kids acting this way, and that we're not alone, and our kids aren't alone. We can walk alongside our kids.
Yep. So if you're feeling alone, come today. You'll see why you need to come. Stacy, what was day two?
Day two was talking about our systems and how important it is to balance them, to get them back in order and get them into a place where they can receive input without being overwhelmed. So it was really powerful.
Yeah, and it was the misalignment we looked at, right?
Right.
See what's misaligned, because if you're feeling like this, if you're feeling all this energy that's not like unsettling to you, there is a misalignment, right? So that awareness brings us to where are the things that are misaligned, and then we looked at all the systems. So this isn't a personal failure.
No,
It's just
not at all.
cultural conditioning. That we're just living in a place where we're conditioned and conditioned throughout our life, right? And that's
Very much
happening
so.
to our kids too. Thank you. How about Andrea? What was day three? I know I didn't tell any of you I'm quizzing, but here we are. We're going. You're muted.
Yeah, you are quizzing me here
Uh-huh.
because it happens to be the only day I was not able to attend.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
I know, right?
It's Remember What's True was the day.
You remember
So
what's
we
true.
had the scissors. You remember the scissors?
Yes, the scissors and the
Yes.
string, right? Was there string
So
involved in that?
no, just the scissors
There's
and
no
the puppets.
No, I
We
thought
had
there
the
was string.
puppets.
Okay.
Oh,
So
strings.
I
Strings.
failed. I
Yes.
thought there was string.
Yes, yes.
Okay, good.
I
Okay.
heard strings.
I'm like,
Okay.
I failed on every level on that question
No.
right there.
Strings was involved and we cut because we're no
Cut.
longer
Yep,
wanting to be puppets.
that's right.
We see it, so we're holding the scissors. So it's a powerful take back, right? Like we're disclaiming it, what's ours. We're not putting anybody down. We're not blaming anybody. We're just saying, I have a scissors. I can feel I'm being a puppet. I'm just gonna cut it.
Yeah.
I have hands, so I can cut it, right? That's what we did on day three.
Yeah. And I
Or,
kind of, when I
yeah,
think about that, I kind of align it to awareness, right? I'm aware of what's happening. And that's kind of the beginning. That's how we start the process in part. So, yes.
absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. Who can I pick? Who's gonna, this is a performance base, so I'm gonna pick Tony. What about day four?
Day four was about, we talked a lot about how to restore systems, about what teachers are doing, what coaches are doing to help students come back into their natural systems and coming back into their rhythm. I found yesterday really powerful. Yesterday really brought a lot of hope that there's something that we can do. And I think it was one of the most powerful days. I heard some very good speakers yesterday talking about all simple but powerful things that they're doing with children to help bring them back and reset their emotions, help them to go back to who they should be as children. And I really love the talk that the guest gave who's working in the dropout prevention school, how she talked about really looking at the student as a person, not looking at their record, not looking at their behaviors, not looking at why they got there. But the key was looking at them as they were people and making them feel safe and giving them enough time to feel safe before pressuring them to produce. I thought that was a really powerful talk yesterday. I really enjoyed it.
That's all they need. They need everyone to look at them as a person before their charges and labels and whatever.
And marks and grades, yeah.
Yes. So we slow down. So we activate what restores, right? We did that on day 4. And then we said to ourselves, we don't need more. We just need to return. I don't need more. It's that external search for what's the next thing I have to do. What is the next thing I have to do, right? Instead, just return home, right? That was the big.
I don't think there's anybody out there that says they can handle more right now. Nobody wants more.
But we are searching though, like we go online and then there's like another person says, and then we just get confused. It's not that I'm going to use it. I'm like, okay, I just heard someone says that and someone saying that. They say, time out for my child. This one says no time out, be gentle parent. This one says, do this. Like, I'm just confused. There's so much coming at me. I don't know what to do.
And that's what I'm going to speak about today when I talk about leadership, because I think that a lot of parents are feeling that their children are pulling away from them as leaders. They're feeling that loss of connection. And so I want to talk really about what style of leadership is going to help pull them closer together and what style of leadership might push them further away, because I think children are really desperately looking for someone to lead them. And we have a chance to turn that into the person that's going to lead them the best, which is their family.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Yeah.
MC, the other one, the other coach. What is day 5 about? Do you know what day 5 is about today?
Returning to the roots and rewarding to everything. I'm looking forward to hearing all about it today. But
absolutely.
we spoke on the day 1, and I listened to everything today. So I think it's going to be a nice conclusion to the whole summit, going back to everything, to the roots.
Yeah,
and just the fact that, no, well, I can't. It's not done yet. But also, I think what Tony, I'm pointing down here because that's where she is for me, but what she said, and I'm looking forward to hear your talk, Tony, but that reminds me of an idea that I heard. I think it was from Gordon Neufeld, where he wrote that book, Hold On to Your Kids. And he was saying about how kids these days, because of the way life is going and what we've been talking about all along, and life has changed so much that kids now turn to their peers so much earlier in life for guidance, as opposed to turning to the parents. And the parents should be like instinctively just be there for their kids and know, and they should be looking up to the parents to get that guidance of how to grow into, functional human beings. Yet now they're turning to other peers the same age who don't have the knowledge that they need to be their guide. And so this is where also the disconnect happens. And if we can, go back to everything we talked about and learn to be present to ourselves and to what's going on, and to then be the calm, present parents need to be for their kids, then hopefully they turn back to us again and realign with us and reboot with us.
MC, that's a book that I was reading too. And the thing that struck me in that book was how, and this is what I see in the classroom, I see a lot of children that are so worried that if they're not perfect, no one's going to love them or care for them. And I think when they do look to their peers for leadership, they don't get unconditional love from their peers. Everything is conditional. And so they never feel that grounded sense. And I see that in my students very much now, I think. And also the effect of people on the internet, where everything that they see is perfect. There's a real it's quite sad to see how that's affecting younger students. My students last year were 10. And they were already feeling that way.
Oh, it is. And then I have too, like a teenager and a preteen, that even though I tried to, teach them about to be aware of everything, still they absorb everything, and the way they speak and what they think life is. They think that what they see, they think it is. And it's everyone is like a lot of the kids right at this point are like that. And the reality is
they
totally
trust
shifting.
the external. Yeah. They just trust the external, and they don't understand that what the answer is inside.
No, exactly.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Caitlin, I was going to ask, and I was actually, no, I didn't tell any of the coaches what I was going to ask. So they're already superstars here. But did you notice when I asked Ruth or the person like what it is? Like I don't even remember. If you asked me what was day one, I would, because it's over. A lot of information is coming, right? We're processing a lot of information. It's there, but we have to shift through it to find it, right? So when you put on a spot, but this is what our education system is, right? It bases that. I was modeling something here for parents and others watching. You put this child on pressure, like, and then put them on the spot, and then you ask them that you taught them a couple of days ago. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it is. Even I delivered this whole presentation. I created it. It doesn't matter. I also have to think, what was Dave? What was the title I gave? See, with the pressure, we forget. The minute the pressure gets added to it, your brain goes to what? I need
Fight
to
or
fight
flight.
from this. I need to get out of the situation.
Well,
I'm in danger. Yes.
yeah, and the impact of it immediately for me, again, I'm well trained, right? Is that I started searching. I started searching for what are the titles. So I'm, I'm like on the side, like, wait a second, what are the names? First off, I didn't find them. Second off, it then takes me out of the present moment. Now I'm not here. Now I'm not absorbing as much of what my peers are saying. And so when I was finally like, I'm not going to find this, let me bring myself back. Then I was like, oh my gosh, Tony, yes. Like I was able to be here and actually learn rather than attempting to regurgitate information because there was pressure put on me.
Thank you for sharing that, Caitlin, because I was doing the same over here with my phone on the side. And I'm like, day 5. That's the only one I didn't check.
I was doing the more, please don't say my name. Please don't say my name on the side. Don't say my name.
And I know I was doing the same exact thing. And then I'm like, that was like the one day I wasn't even present. And even though I wasn't present, maybe I wouldn't even remember the other days either, right? Like it was like the same thing, like the please don't pick me, panic.
Ruth, you were going to say something.
No, the same. I was looking for notes. I was looking for, what to say and what to do. And when you said that, I'm like, there's always a method to her madness. I love Kohila, and I'm one of those learners that I learned the way Kohila's talking to us right now. I'm like, and that will stick with me forever. It's like, oh my word, that's what we do to kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not going to come out in that pressure. You all wanted to look up, and then your search, or some of you grabbed some excuses or came up, right? Like I wasn't there. That was what I was supposed to do, right? And then some of us are just shutting down. So this is what happens to our kids. This is what test does, right? So we have to change the way we test kids. It has to be a new model for sure. That's another day. Today we're going to talk about what? Kristen, are you able to talk? No. Okay. Alexa, what are we talking about? We are talking about root the return, right? Today is called root the return because you're speaking. So I'm excited for today. Who's excited for today?
Very excited.
Now, why should somebody come, Andrea, today? What are they feeling?
I have dogs barking in the background.
Oh, okay.
So
There's
sorry.
another one. There's another excuse. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. She actually modeled the dog barking. Stacy, why should they come?
They should come today because we're going to talk about how we have within us everything we need. We just need to reconnect to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Molly, why should they come?
For that exact reason, because this is what it is all about. It is. And I know I spoke on day 1, and that was really my story, was reconnecting, connecting the dots, feeling rooted. This is what we are all about. Mm-hmm. That's why you need to be here.
Yes. Yes. Anyone else wants to add anything?
I just feel like you asked me earlier, and I'm so sorry. My dogs were barking.
That's okay.
I feel like this is kind of that final puzzle piece when I look at it, right? We've kind of taped up the present, and now we're like putting that final touch on the bow and putting it all together. And I think it's so important because these last 4 days have been wonderful. But I really feel like in order to get the most out of it, you need to have this finalization, this final day, that final puzzle piece, where it's not put together exactly the way it should be. It's the best way I can describe it.
And then we're going to add another level to it on October 18th in Scottsdale, Arizona, where we're actually going to be in presence, where we can actually exchange some energies between us, right? In that energy field, morphic resonance we can create. And we're all excited to invite you to that. I don't have a link yet. It's all new. We're creating. It's called Parenting in Flow, not anything else, in flow. And you come for one day, we'll take care of you for the whole day. And then at the end, there's a surprise party as well, which ends with the party, which is always beautiful, right? And we give you everything you need from food in the morning all the way to the end. And you're going to have an amazing time. So we invite you because we don't want to end it here. Because the presence actually becomes another level when you're actually physically present, correct? Yes, so we're excited for that. But today I want to invite all of you to the day 5 of the summit. We have a great lineup of speakers. So this is not a one-time event. It's a shift, right? It's a movement. It's a return. So it's going to happen again and again and again. As you find more blocks, you're going to have to do that shift in the movement. So we're here to continue that today. Come, and for me, who should come? Is anyone feeling like this? You're feeling like this? Like this? You're feeling like this? You should come today. You should come today. If you're feeling like this, you should come because we're going to root, right? We're going to go back to our home. We're going to go back to our home. So come, we'll see you on the other side. And the link is below this video. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.